and the one and only Mr. TMI. Now check it. He's Mr. TMI, known as the bad man, aka homie the black sheep. He got the news, the stories, the topics, and so many things that you won't believe. Dropping these jewels and knowledge and giving advice and perspective on everything. He got them hard discussions, roller-driven buzz, and tune in to miss anything. Bringing the best, a variety of different guests, keeping it real and lessons, they dress to impress. Every day chasing a check, follow, subscribe, and request. It's time to decompress, get everything off his chest, taking you guys on the quest into the mind of the podcast champion, and then telling y'all what he suggests. New season looking brighter, another level, take it higher. With all this info he acquired, giving whole stories the entire. Only here to inspire. Feel the heat, he on fire. Now hope that I got your attention. The champ in the building, y'all watching Mr. TMI.
Happy New Year! Y'all know what time it is, man. It's Tuesday night, and you daggone right. I got a lot of built up stuff I got to get out because I've been off for a couple of weeks. But one of the things that I want to get off, we gonna look, it's a new year, and damn it, I ain't gonna let stuff fester. I'm gonna get it off my chest right when I think about it. So, director, why the hell you cut me off?
How you just gonna pull me up?
No, I told you we gonna get it on the table this 2023. We putting everything on the table. We ain't being soft and sensitive like we was in 2022. 2022 was a soft ass year. 2023, we going hard, ain't we?
Whatever you say, sir.
So I got a question. How you gonna cut me off before the damn show in the middle of my conversation? All the Spreaker people laughing at me. Everybody, I just ain't got no.
I'm the button pusher, so I get to do whatever I feel like doing.
And that's a damn shame. That is a damn. Let me tell y'all something. Don't never piss off the button pusher. That's all I'm saying. You want to say Happy New Year to the people before I push the button on your behind?
Happy New Year, everybody.
Girl, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're feeling better. Natasha is an anniversary COVID patient, apparently, because she decided to catch COVID at the same damn time this year as she did last year.
Yes.
So I want to say happy sick ass anniversary.
Thank you.
And we're about to rock this show out because we got a lot of things going on. Yes, I said a lot of, we was talking Rocky and, Mr. T can't talk. I think he made up every last one of them damn lines that he did in Rocky 3. But in saying that, man, Happy New Year to y'all. We got a bunch of stuff going on. I got to do this, man. Bold and Driven EP. For those out there that's looking for a professional podcasting platform, check out Bold and Driven EP. That's us. We pride ourselves on bringing you to the screen with quality and class. Maybe a little less on the class, but quality definitely. So check out Bold and Driven EP. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'm going to tell you like this. Bring your podcast on over to a championship company. That's right. Podcast championship bell sitting there. That's the co-host. I see everybody coming in here. I want to say, before I really get rolling, thank you to Nana. Thank you, Nana. Nana went on a cruise and got me hooked. She got me hooked with this nice shirt and this hat that came from Mexico. I don't know what part of Mexico she got it from, but damn it, that's what she said. So thank you, Nana. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all for supporting, man. And I know I'll be taking time off because I'll be having to think about some stuff. And so in thinking about some stuff, man, I got a lot to talk about. But before I get into what I got to talk about, I got a special guest. Special guest coming to the stage. One of my, y'all know I love comedy. Y'all know I love my comedic brothers and sisters, and I got one on here for y'all tonight. So we're going to bring him to the stage. We also got our topic for this evening. Are you comfortably stuck? Yeah, we're going to get into that one. So in saying that, let's go ahead and take a little short break by giving Chef Lisa D her props. Let's play that, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna bring our guest to the stage.
Enhance the flavor of meats, seafood, veggies, pasta, and so much more with Asil all-purpose seasoning that is well-rounded and bursting with yumminess. Your taste buds will thank you for it. Asil seasoning is the perfect palate pleaser from Lisa D's Delights.
Man, y'all know I don't be eating before the show and be playing these hungry ass commercials. So, in saying that, let's bring our special guest to the table, shall we?
Y'all mind if I get comfortable real fast? Dude, I ain't taking shit off. Those 2 words. Hell no. Let me hear you say it. Hell no. Yeah, and great job, white people. Yeah. See, hell no, that means when you tell people hell no, that means you mean what you say. Well, I've been married going for 4 years, but sometimes I wonder if my wife truly loves me. Like, I'm riding in the car with my wife. We leaving Taco Bell. We're waiting to go across. She tells me to look on my side to see if a car is coming. She's like, babe, is a car coming? I said, yes, a car is coming. As the car was coming, she went ahead and drove across. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? I said, you almost killed her. She was like, if I die, you die. No. If you die, that's it. Shit. Like, F my life. I had a friend who pretty much pulled that same shit. I'm riding with him, and mind y'all, it's nighttime. We're on the highway. I know it's his headlights on. I said, hey man, your headlights on. Nah, on. He said, oh yeah, I know man, they don't work. So then this fool gonna tell me, man, don't worry, dude, just use these flashlights. Now, my black ass is on the highway with a damn flashlight, with my head out the window doing this shit. Hell no. All right, y'all, that's my time. I'm Robert Peppers. Thank y'all.
None other than comedian Robert Peppers. Man, what is going on with you, dog?
Oh, man. That clip was... Oh, man. That was Butch Lord's Comedy Showcase back in 2018.
Dang.
Man, that was like... I probably been in the game for like a year and a half, dude, and I was still really, just like I am now, I was still really learning my craft and finding my voice, finding myself. But yeah, now that story I told about my wife, that's a true story. We were leaving Taco Bell.
That is hilarious.
And I'm like, what are you doing? You know, because I'm like, who gonna take care of my son? Like, if she would kill us, we would not have our 2 kids right now. I mean, shit.
So you say she just darted out?
She just took off what they say like a bad hell. I told her it's a car coming, and I guess she thought she saw that the car was coming. So I guess she took it upon herself to be like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm faster than this car. I'm like, what the? Man, like. Bro, I thought I was like my life flashed before my eyes.
Dude, I can so relate, and she gonna get me. I might be on the couch tonight for telling this damn story. However, I taught my wife how to drive.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'll be for real. You don't want to really mess up and yell at them, because then you got to deal with that later. You know, like, no, you yelled at me in the car. Like, damn. Okay, so I said, you're gonna slow down.
All right.
And you're gonna make a right into the Walgreens parking lot.
Right.
Why, when I said you gotta slow down, she sped up. The Walgreens sign was coming fast into our face. I said, slow down! Ah!
Oh man, it's like they say we don't listen to them, but it's like they don't really listen to us either.
It was almost like she said, "You don't tell me what to damn do. I'm gonna do the opposite."
Right.
And so when I yelled out of the fear of my damn life, she took it personal and started crying. And I'm like, "Oh man, shoot." But I told her, I said, hell no, get right back in the driver's seat. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Now, when we get in the car, she act like she taught me how to drive.
Yeah. I think your wife and my wife be the best of friends.
Oh yeah. So let me. She gonna get me. But do your wife, like, she is the GPS translator.
Yeah, pretty much, in a way, pretty much.
So if the woman say, make a left turn at the next stoplight, and then she say, you gonna turn left.
Oh,
I'm gonna get it for this. I know I'm gonna get it for this, but it's the truth. You know it's the truth, Vaughn. Don't be talking. Open the door. Don't lock the damn bedroom.
Say open door, don't lock it.
Man, it's great.
There's a lock to the bathroom door, but
right.
There's no door. There's no door all right over here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but see, thing is, they in the other room. I don't think they can hear me.
You say stop hating.
Stop hating. Yo,
and apparently,
apparently,
it's
Natasha,
a female thing because Natasha do me the same damn way on this podcast. You see how she cut me off, right?
Yeah. You know what, Natasha? That I know. I've been with all due respect. You know what I'm saying? That hell no. This a hell no moment. You cut off me and my man's conversation. We were having a good conversation about Rocky. You know about.
Yeah.
You know, we were having a good man-to-man conversation, talking about fitness goals and stuff, and you
cut it off.
You cut it off.
Like it didn't mean a damn thing.
Yeah, like dang.
Because they feel like they know what's best for us. And they do.
Like forget what these men is talking about. We got shit to do. That's what she said.
Let me explain something to the women out there. We know that y'all know what's best for us. Just don't throw it in our face that you telling us what's best for us.
Yeah.
Make suggestions.
Right. Right.
Make recommendations. Just don't tell us what to do.
Just food for thought.
Man, Robert, man, how long have you been doing this comedy thing, dude?
Brother, I have been doing this for 6 years.
Wow.
And I'll share a story with you and the rest of the world. So, as a child, I mean, you probably get this vibe from me. I used to be very shy and very, mild-mannered in a way. And yes. Let's see, Natasha, I swear.
Make y'all think it's y'all idea. Exactly. That's the only thing we ask. Just kind of throw hints. And, write notes. No, don't write no notes either, because that's damn daddy. What is it called? The hubby do list? The daddy do list? The honey do list. The honey. There you go. Don't give me no list, because 50% of the stuff gonna get done.
Right. Well,
just out of being feisty.
Right. But let me finish.
Man. Go ahead.
Now, basically, like I was very shy as a child, or whatever, kind of like to myself. But then, like growing up, I started growing out of that because as a teenager, I got into theatrical acting. Okay. Then, kind of make a long story short, later on in my adult life, I just started finding love for comedy. Now, I saw where Arlington Improv was doing the open mic. So before I went there, I would just write some material down. And I went on my birthday, which was November 16th. I went on my birthday, got on stage, and Derek Jack, shout out to him.
Yes.
He was hosting that night, and he told me I did a good job. And this other guy, Ben Strickland, he told me come back next week. So I just started coming back more and more, and I started having love for it. Lawrence Rosales put me in his show like 6 months later as a guest comedian. It being my first show, I went out to that Chris Brown song, Loyal. I got up on stage, man. I don't know what came over me, but my adrenaline just went off the charts. I was like, And, I talked to Derek Jack. He was like, yeah, hey, you good? He's like, next time, don't spend all that time getting hyped up. But I understand. It was your first show. I understand. You know what I'm saying?
That's that nervous energy, Derek Jack.
Yeah. And he gives me a hard time about this because he'll roast me about all the time. One of the times, I think it was like the second or third time, I had on a suit at the open mic because I wanted to kind of feel the comedic vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like, he always says, oh, yeah, this fool was wearing a Steve Harvey suit at the open mic.
At the open mic?
Yeah.
You cold as hell at open mic, dog.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, you got to understand something. I'm one of those guys that's in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to do it with confidence. I'm not going to be worried about what everybody else doing. I was just being Robert Peppers. And I thought to myself later, I'm like, well, you know what? I don't think I'll do it again. Not because what people said, but then I just like, you know what? I just felt good about it at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like one of the things, you just do what works for you. That's one thing I learned in comedy. You do what works for you, brother. I've been doing this for 6 years, and if you'd asked me like what have I accomplished in the 6 years I've done, I performed at the Improv where I got my start, at all three Hyenas, the Addison Improv. I performed out in Durant, Oklahoma. Come March 1st through March 4th this year, I'll be performing at the Loony in Little Rock, Arkansas. It'll be my third time emceeing out there. And of course, you know, as I mentioned earlier, that I was into acting. I recently was in a movie called Homeboys, which will be streaming on Tubi. I went to the premiere. The premiere was at Lux Cinemas this past December. And bro, it's weird. I'm just so into the movie. And that one scene I had, I was like, oh shit, that's me on screen.
Right. Oh, I'm in this.
Yeah. But you know, the funny thing about it though, from that experience, what made me feel comfortable was one of the main actors who I did the scene with, because I was one of the background actors. We were sitting at his house. We filmed at his house, and before the director got there, we were talking. He was talking to one of the guys who we were in the scene with, and he talked to another guy, and then he went direct to me. He said, "This how I went, man. Yeah, we're gonna get this scene right, and then we're gonna get some angles, and then." Dude, you look just like Kanye West.
Damn.
Yeah. And he was like, anybody ever told you? I said, dude, I've been getting that a lot.
Right.
So somebody actually thought I was Kanye. And I kid you not.
Funny.
I kid you not, one time I got pulled over by a cop, and I guess because I went 5 miles over the speed limit. So it's funny. He let me go. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, Kanye. I'm sorry. Go on. And I'm like, okay. I
would have said, and George Bush still don't like black people.
But don't worry, I'm not going to get on stage like, Taylor Swift, I'm sorry, but Beyonce, you sure want?
Right. Well, excuse me. I don't mean to disrespect your thing or nothing. That dude cracks me up. I don't care what nobody say. I'm with the bull.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So it's saying that, man, like, so it's people think that doing comedy is just jumping up on stage and being goofy.
Right.
And don't know the preparation and the psychological part of comedy.
Right.
So when you first started out, you know, doing comedy, I'm gonna ask, what was your perception and what was that wake-up call that you got?
My perception of comedy, I was one of those, I never thought that comedy was just getting up on stage acting silly.
Right.
Anyone could do that, but let me start with saying, I watched a lot of comedy, like Def Comedy Jam, Kings of Comedy. And as I'm watching, I'm learning, okay, these guys, like Bernie Mac, these guys are storytellers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are great storytellers. These are not just comedians telling jokes. These are storytellers, but they are making it funny. You know what I'm saying? When it finally came to me as a wake-up call, like I said, I started doing my birthday. My birthday it was on a Wednesday, open mic. And I followed my heart, not my mind. I just followed my heart. And I told my wife, I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do for my birthday. I'm going to go to the open mic. I'm going to get on stage, and I'm going to do it. Simple as that. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going to do it and see what happens from there. It's funny you mentioned the psychological thing. See, people don't understand. For us as comedians, like getting up on stage, that's one thing. But then we're artists. You're trying to work out a routine, work out an act, like trying to make everything flow in a pattern. Like, okay, it's almost like you're doing one of those school papers where you start with the topic and then the main idea, supporting details and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, I went to school to educate y'all a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's just what it's like. You know, you start with the topic, okay, main idea, what's the supporting details to back it up? It's like the setup, the joke, and the punchline. You know, one thing I learned that you can have good topics and you can have some funny jokes, but weak ass delivery. You know what I'm saying? But
and a lot of times, like what people don't understand too is it's almost like you putting a total package together in front of their eyes, because you have to not only remember material. That's very important, because I got up there and totally forgot all my damn material. Thank God it was an open mic, but I sure got clowned by the next professional comedian. Thank you very much. But you got to remember your material. You got to remember how you delivered it, like you said. But you also have to have a certain tone. You gotta develop your tone,
right?
Because I'm sure that the tone Robert have on stage ain't the tone that Robert is around the house.
No, it's funny you mentioned that. My wife and I, we talked about that, because when I first talked about doing comedy, she was shocked, because I really don't joke around like that. I was like, okay, that don't mean that's not gonna stop me. But then, you know, she started to realize, especially like when she saw me perform for the first time, she was like, oh wow, like, babe, you know, you have something going. The way I am at home, of course, I'm totally different, very laid back, whatnot. You know, I'm the family man, the father, the husband. I'm very chill for the most part. My wife will tell you that. Most times she's the comedian, be saying some crazy stuff. Or my son, he's the jokester. My daughter, she's quite a jokester, but you know, she hasn't developed a word yet. She only 9 months old.
Right.
You know, everybody.
You got a 9-month-old. Oh my God.
Yeah. She's a miracle baby. You know what I'm saying? But thing is, though, everybody in the Peppers family household, they have their moments. But when I'm on stage, one thing, it just naturally turns on. You know, it's like people who knew me back then, it's like, oh, wow. Like, even some of my family members, when they heard me, when they heard one of my clips, they were just like, man, that's not you. Like, you sound totally different on stage. I know my mom, when I post my stuff on Facebook, she told me, like, you know, some of the people from church be seeing. I said, I want to tell my mom, I said, I understand that, but mama, don't try to act like in front for them people, act like they ain't never, don't be act like the people never cussed outside church.
Oh my God. So yeah, let me mention a little something about that. So I used to be very cognizant of what I say on the show, because I knew a couple of reverends and a couple of sisters and a couple of brothers them tuned in, right?
Right.
And I really used to think that I was the only one at church that cussed. So at one of my churches that I went to, I didn't talk for a whole year in fear that a cuss word would slip out.
Yeah.
And then I went to one of them damn after church gatherings.
Right.
And found out I wasn't the only one that got down. And I said, oh hell no, I've been holding all my damn words this long and y'all cuss like this.
Bro, I never forget. You got me thinking. When I used to go on mission trips, I used to think that some of the people at my church didn't cuss. And then when I went on mission trip, I'm like, wait a minute, what you say? And then you would think it's a church mission trip, everybody going up there to get close to God. Yeah, well, they singing praises some other way.
Right.
You know, on the mission trips, I'm like, oh, say, yo, man, so smashed on this person. I'm like, oh, no. Mind you, it's a church. It's a mission trip, but, you know, it's a church trip. You know,
I'm going to tell you a story, dog, that, hell, I don't know what the hell happened. I think the devil was there. But for all of y'all that don't know, not only am I Mr. TMI, did comedy and all that, but I actually used to lead in church. Right? Yeah. So I'm sitting there with my wife. This lady walks up and said, "Ooh, I wish I had you to sing to me tonight." And I'm like, "Lady, what the hell wrong with you?" And then she goes about, "Ooh, I'm sorry for the Lord. Nah, it wasn't for no damn Lord. That was for your loins. That was for your loins, not the Lord."
You know what? One thing about it, you know, now, me being 37 years old, you learn some things that not everybody is saved, sanctified, holy. I know some people say, you know, why should I go to church and listen to somebody to tell me how I live when they're not living? The way I say that, as long as the top.
Yeah, it happened. It happened, and you should have saw my damn. Oh Lord, that was so funny, Robert. I was just coming off knee surgery, so I was really like kind of crippled. Man, I'm like, man, if my wife hit me in my knee because your little stinking ass don't know how to act in church, I ain't even know that lady, man. She almost got my ass.
Hello, got somebody with emojis.
Man, lady almost got my ass whooped. I don't even know. I'm like, look, I don't even know this lady. Don't blame me for this crap.
Oh man.
But it made me think, Robert, like, think about this, bro. We be trying to be so holy in church, but how many baby mamas you see in church?
Right.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
So apparently y'all doing something y'all ain't got no business, and then y'all come to church and act like y'all holier than thou.
Right, right.
That's the part I can't stand. Because apparently I guess your heart is holy, but that monkey is the devil.
Oh man.
We know what's burning. We know what's going to hell. Your lower body going to hell.
You know what they say? Everything that look good ain't good.
Wait, she said I could hear Vaughn in the car. So what you gonna sing to her? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Jesus, I love you. No, I'm playing.
You know what? Some of these ministers, man. You know, some of them are some. You know, I look at people at church just like I look at everyone else in the world. Okay, they're good. There's good in the world, and there's bad in the world. You have to learn how to take the good with the bad, but no, the good always outweighs the bad. Now, there's some pastors who are legit. There's some that are just I'll give you an example. I heard this story, and I cannot make this up. I promise you, I cannot make this up. No joke. So this reverend, he. Somebody let's sing the song.
This is gonna be one of them shows. This is gonna be one of them shows.
This is it's all good. We having a good time. So hey, this reverend.
I can't stand you, Marionette. Now carry on. Go ahead.
But now, this reverend, he had these women. I guess they were coming to his house, and he had them going down on him. And the way he did it was he had them lined up in a single file line. And this is what he said to them. Like he said, ladies, welcome. So why don't you guys come up to me, get down on your knees, and receive the milk of the Lord.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. So he tried to get them to suck the Holy Ghost out of him?
Yeah. Like, basically, I'm going to say again for y'all who missed it. I'm going to say it one more time. Ladies, come. Get on your knees and receive the milk of the Lord.
The Lord milk done spoiled. First of all, there gotta be a special hell that you gotta receive a scholarship to get to. And I think he gonna be there. It wouldn't be right if I don't say this because we just watched my wedding video. And I done told my audience this before, so who gives a damn?
She said, you know what?
You said you guys take the good with the bad. The minister that married us.
I'm not making this up, baby girl. I'm not making this up.
The milk of the let me tell you something.
Natasha.
So the dude that married us, the good part was he married us, right?
Yeah. The
bad part is when I was in there handling business as far as paying bills at the event.
Yeah.
This son of a gun was in there singing "You Are So Beautiful to Me" to my wife.
See there.
Now the bogus part about that to me, and I just thought about this 22 years from the time that it happened.
Yeah.
I thought about this shit yesterday. I had already sang to my wife coming down the aisle.
Right.
What the hell are you trying to do?
What the hell are you doing?
What the hell was the extra song all about?
What are you doing, bro? Like,
and it didn't help the fact that he looked like Luther Vandross, fat and all. Let me not, because I don't want to go to hell talking about
which Luther?
Fat Luther.
See,
the fat Luther, the one that we couldn't tell was funny. Luther looked like he looked gay when he got small.
Yeah.
He didn't look gay when he was big. No. Anyway.
That was true. When he was big, he looked like he could whoop your ass.
Man, Okay, so wait, we got to look. Check this out, man. Me and Robert can have fun all day long, but we gotta promote you got a comedy show coming this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we got Robert Peppers and Friends coming this weekend, this Saturday. Y'all need to get y'all tickets. Hyenas, Red Room. Y'all need to get y'all tickets because and Friends are gonna be just as hilarious as Robert Peppers.
Yeah,
Trust and believe.
featuring Rose.
And I want to. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was like, yeah, it's gonna be hosted by Empress Yarnell, who does Yarnell's Vibes the Show. That's like my sister. Special guest comedian gonna be Derek Cakeley. Also featuring Rose Captain, Miles Francis, Chris Brown, and Rocky Deer. Yes, this Saturday, January 14th, 2023, obviously at 10 p.m. Doors open get there about no later than 9:30. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get there on CPT time because the show might get sold out. We're gonna start on time with this show at Hyenas. We're not gonna do no CPT time. You know what I'm saying?
See, let me explain it to you too. Hyenas is not owned by our cousins.
Yeah.
They have to be on time with the shows or else, because white people will cut the lights off on your ass. They don't give a damn. You got to pay that extra time. Right. So make sure y'all get there, man. If y'all think that that's the real Chris Brown that's on the ticket, get buy the damn tickets and go see. Exactly. But I guarantee you that Chris Brown gonna be funny.
Yes. Rihanna not gonna be there.
Yeah, we got some topics about yeah. So in saying that, we got some news to cover. Are you kicking it with me for this news segment?
Yeah. I'm down.
Let's get into it, director. Let's have it. I knew this one was gonna be first. Now let's just say, for instance, if somebody come to your damn house. Now, I don't know about y'all, but these damn wings are running like almost $1, if not a little bit over $1 a wing, right? Especially if you go to Wingstop or someplace.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna put it like this, Robert. You go to Wingstop because you got a football party or something you hosting,
right?
And you put on a son of a bitch plate and see the chicken ate like that. Are you mad?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad as shit. First of all, why does my plate say I just punched the screen? Hey, I'll blame yo. When you showed that picture, I was like, okay, hold on, wait a minute. I'm a buffalo wing type guy, but why is these wings half eaten? Because if I order some food, I expect all the skin on the chicken to be, covered. You know what I'm saying? I bet it should look like that. Okay, this is gonna be lit. We about to eat. It shouldn't look like, okay, we already started eating, like we started without somebody. Because me, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, fam, wait a minute. I want my refund. You know what I'm saying? I'm be mad. I don't play about food. You know what I'm saying? I don't play about my food. Seriously, real talk.
I'm finna violate G so bad when it comes to chicken. Because not only do I clean the bone, but I bite the bone as well. Oh my God. I think I'm froze. I don't know what's happening, but can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
All right, bet. We gonna rock out. I don't know how the hell I'm froze, but I'm froze like a mug. Hey, so y'all kiss my ass. When it comes to chicken, I don't really give a damn about violating the G code. That's a violation that's on that damn plate.
Yeah.
How you gonna take? That's literally somebody taking a bite out of the wing. Take a bite out of the wing, throw it away. Take another wing, throw it away. That is so much money being left on the table that it's not. So in saying that, I guess I'm gonna be froze like a mother. Hold on, man. The hell? Am I still froze? Ain't this a bit? Hey, we gonna do it like this. Look, we got a Dana. Let's go to Dana White. We got a video that we want to play. So play the video, and I'll be right back. that damn video music was spooky as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. It sounds like a horror porn movie.
I know what the hell is going on.
But as y'all saw, that was trending in the news. Dana White, UFC president, and his wife was in the club acting a damn fool. So first of all, I want to say it ain't just black people,
right?
And it ain't just broke people,
right?
So, Robert, I got a question for you, man. Based on what you saw, what are your thoughts?
Okay, first of all, my first thought was like, okay, what's up with this intense ass, spooky ass music? Then, okay, I know it's okay. They up in the club. They know, okay, look like they up in the club at a party or something. They have a dispute. Next thing you know, I just start seeing open hands. They slapping each other left. And I'm like, okay, whoa, what's going on? You know what? See, first of all, I'm a firm believer, and this is all seriousness, okay? I am a firm believer that men should not hit women. Women, on the other hand, should not hit men. My wife and I, we had a serious conversation about this plenty of times. And I told my wife, if we cannot settle a discussion without it getting physical, then we shouldn't even be together. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even lead to that. You know, I don't know what it was. I'm guessing maybe they probably had a good amount of drinks in their system, because, you know, some people, they get drunk, they get crazy. You know what I'm saying?
And pause right there. I want to let everybody know there's a difference between black drunk and white drunk. White drunk is way worse.
Oh yeah. Oh, I seen it. No, you're right. I seen it. You know, it's funny, like funny story. At one of my birthday parties, my wife came to. I was so what's that noise? I was so I don't hear that. Okay, I heard some type of stuff, but anyway, I was so like lit up, drunk or whatever. And so my wife, she and I, we talked about it recently. She said, I never seen you drunk, but then she was like, I was kind of scared because I know you're going to be violent, but I was one of those, with my personality, I was one of those happy-go-lucky type drunks. You know? Right. So, you know, she wasn't really too worried. But all seriously, though, I don't know what they whole discussion was about, but it should never led up to that. Like, y'all don't need to be hitting each other, okay? You know, one thing I teach my son, like, no, like if a woman ever challenges you, get up in your face, and she tries to tell you to fight her and all this stuff, you need to leave, go on about your business, and leave her alone. Don't go back. I used to tell my niece, a man should never put his hands on you. The second that man put his hands on you, first of all, like, you better not sit there and take that. Either you leave from the first time, or hey, you have a right to defend yourself. Because I feel that God did not create women to be a man's punching bag. Facts. That's my opinion. Well, like you say, that's facts. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at things right there. Like I say, I used to tell my niece this, and I'm teaching my daughter this. No, we don't play it. Because I guarantee you now, if I ever hear about my son putting his hands on the woman the wrong way, yeah, I don't care how old I am. Yeah. If I hear about, you know, somebody, a knucklehead, you know, putting his hands on my daughter the wrong way, well, she has her father and she has her big brother and she has her mom. No, we don't play that up in here. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I'm gonna be respectful before I go to hell off. Natasha, if you could play the apology, and then if you have that other video, please play that as well, because I need to. Yeah.
I'm one of the guys, you know, you've heard me say for years, there's never, ever an excuse for a guy to put his hands on a woman. And now here I am on TMZ talking about it. This is one of those situations that's, you know, horrible. I'm embarrassed. People are going to have opinions on this. And most of the people's opinions would be right. And especially in my case, you don't put your hands on a woman ever. There was definitely a lot of alcohol involved, but that's no excuse. I literally am making no excuses for this thing at all. It's never happened before. It's the first time that it's ever happened. And people are going to say what they're going to say. It's just is what it is. And whatever people do say, it's deserved. I deserve it. It happened. I don't know why it happened. And, you know, my wife and I have apologized to each other. We've apologized to our kids. And, you know, this is one of those things that everybody's going to chime in. I could care less what anybody else thinks about this. Right now, what we're more concerned about are our kids and taking care of our family.
So here's
Okay.
what I want to say about this.
Okay.
There's never, ever, ever an excuse to hit a woman.
Right.
For all the ladies that's watching this video, whether it's live or you're going to watch the pre-recorded, I got a question for you. If there's never an excuse to hit a woman, what is the excuse that y'all have to hit a man? Tell me that. Because at the end of the day, this is what I teach my daughter, who's an MMA fighter. I don't care what you know. You never stand up and physically challenge a man to a fight. I don't care what you know.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, there are advantages when it comes to physicality when you're a man.
Right.
Now, you were saying, you know, that's right. No man is never supposed to put his hands, and that's what I told my daughter. No man is ever supposed to put his hands on you. And if they do, due to the fact that you're a trained fighter, you whoop 90% of his ass, and then you bring the other 10 to me. Because that's all I got left. I got one ass whooping stored up in me, and I don't know who gonna get it, but I'm just letting everybody know it's in the reserve. Once I use that one ass whooping up, now, Robert, I gotta say, it's too many women out here that is not being addressed. In my opinion, if Dana White had just hauled off and hit his wife out of being drunk, dude, you need your ass whooped. However, it seems like that's what his wife did. Got in her feelings, was too drunk, and she hit him. I'm gonna tell y'all this: at 48 years, I'm gonna be 48, right? All hits hurt.
Yeah.
So whether you a man, a woman, or a kid, don't hit Tate, cause I'm gonna hit your ass back. And I'm sorry to say that if y'all say, well, Tate, you shouldn't hit no woman or not. Tell that woman. Think 3 times before she put her hands on me. Because I ain't got time to try to figure it out. I ain't got time to try to figure out why you hit me. Then on top of that, what people don't understand, Robert, is Robert's a big guy, right? And even being a big guy, if a woman catch you off guard, she can hurt you.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Why is that never said? That is never told. Okay, let me remember. Was it Culpepper that the girl shot and killed him? Or I don't know what she did, but she killed him. And this alleged, because I can't remember. It was a black quarterback. Was it Culpepper?
I want to say it was him.
He died at the hands of his girlfriend.
Yeah. And see,
so I'm sorry, but I'll do my best to walk away.
Yeah.
But if you catch me or you corner me, just like any other animal, I'm coming out of that corner.
Right, right.
So what y'all need to do, because we're telling our sons, keep your hands off limits. What y'all need to do is tell all y'all daughters, keep your damn hands to yourself. How about there's never an excuse to hit anybody, even though I don't believe in that.
Keep your hands on your head.
Because the next story is going to be the reason why I don't believe in necessarily saying that keep your hands all to yourself, because some people need to be touched.
Yeah.
Some people need to be touched.
Yeah. No. Facts. You hit the nail on the head, man. You know what I'm saying? Even me being a good sized dude, like you say, hits hurt. I don't care how big you are. I don't give a damn, you know, how big you are, how small. Hits hurt, you know what I'm saying? Especially when somebody hits you where it hurts. You know what I'm saying? You going down.
Right.
One way or the other. You know what I'm saying?
And Robert, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
But I was at CBS, and this is one of my jokes. But I was at CBS, and I ain't gonna tell the story, but a little African kid snuck me and punched me in the damn eye.
What the hell?
And them little fists fit in the socket.
Damn.
Goddamn eye burning. I drilled the shit out of that boy. I ain't know who kid. I didn't care. I didn't care about no cameras or nothing. I mopped the floor with his little ass.
Yeah,
I bet he won't just hit no other stranger.
Mm-hmm. Like you need you need your little ass beat. Don't put your hands on grown-ups either.
Robert, remember that saying? You big enough to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You big enough to get hit back.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, if you big enough, if you tough enough to throw a hit, you tough enough to take one.
And I'm gonna say this too, Robert. Why nobody ever say, man, why is it not a shit? This should be out there. Women, when they throw temper tantrums, how is it that they just look past that? She be tearing the goddamn car up, burning the house down, swinging on you, swinging on the kids. If you notice, women temper tantrums, they can go the hell off, and for the most part, it's giggled at.
Yeah. No.
And if a man retaliates off this temper tantrum, now he a piece of shit. That was the only thing. That's the only thing that they're gonna. Well, he shouldn't have hit her. Well, God no, she going completely the hell off. That's why I think that bus driver deserves an award.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spit on him and he up.
Yeah, cause it's funny. We used to laugh at that. I'm sorry, we used to laugh at that. It was just when he got to, you going to jail now. You going to jail now. You bite. It was one of those Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat type. You know what I'm saying? Like finish her. You know what I'm saying?
I thought her head popped off.
Yeah, bro, you know what? I couldn't see if she actually hit him or what'd you say? She spat on him. You said she spat on him?
Yeah, she spit on the bus driver.
Yeah, see that's the thing about it. I don't care who you are. That is the lowest thing that you could do is spit on someone. If you spit on somebody, that shows me you don't have no class. Like if you spit on somebody and they haul off and they beat your ass, then I'm sorry. Like some people might agree with me, some people might disagree. I'm like, you need to get your ass beat. You get what you have coming to you, regardless.
But Robert, call it for what it is. The second that woman spit on him, you no longer even classified as a woman. Because a woman would never spit on you.
Yeah, because you know what he said? Like, her friend gonna say, that's a woman. He said, no, she gonna act like a man. I'm gonna treat her like a man.
I'm gonna treat her like a man. And I'm sorry, but when you spit or you hit or do anything that do not classify as a woman, because let's be for real, we're not gonna throw women in the garbage. A real woman act like a real woman, meaning she don't throw temper tantrums.
Right.
She don't fly off the handle. She's not physically violent. She's not controlling. Like that woman slapping that man in the video that was played last. Yeah. So you tell me what kind of balls she got where she feel like she want to slap him, and he's supposed to now, as a man, he's supposed to stand there embarrassed. One thing you ain't gonna do is embarrass a man.
No. Let me tell you something. I'm a peaceful dude for the most part. I'm a good dude. My mom raised me right, but also my mom didn't raise no fool. You know, one thing, my wife and I, we have respect for one another. And there's times where, of course, we might have a disagreement. And if there's times where she might be like, okay, you're going too far, you know, verbally. And at times I might tell her, like, okay, babe, hold on, wait a minute. You're going too far. You know,
don't talk about my mom.
Yeah. Not that, but you know, you ain't gonna be talking about me. Like, hold on, you're going too far. Because you know, I've been in relationships where, you know, not even so much relationships, but also just acquaintances where I'll be like, I tell the girl straight, I'll be like, hey, no, first of all, you ain't gonna be disrespectful, and you gonna tell me, no, I will disrespect you, and you ain't got no choice but to put up with that. First of all, I'm gonna say, who the fuck are you to tell me what choices I have in life? You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man, and no, like I refuse to put up with that. No, you gonna tell me I ain't got no choice but to put up with your bullshit? Well, who are you? Who are you?
Right.
You know, to tell me that I ain't got no choice but to put up with your abuse, whether it's verbal, even physical. But I never got that far. But I'm like, no, I refuse to put up with that. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it, one thing I don't like is when since we kind of on this subject, is when women be disrespectful and talk crazy to a man, and kind of like what you said, you defend yourself as a man. That's all you doing. You defending yourself, standing your ground as a man, as you should, as we should. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's pick and choose your battles, but truth be told, fellas, you know what I'm saying? All the fellas out there, you apologize if you said something to hurt her feelings, but don't ever apologize. Stand up for yourself as a man when you feel the need to. You know, of course, she probably feel like, it wasn't necessary, but then, you do what you need to do as a man. Like,
Right.
stand up for yourself.
And if I'm adamant about something, I'm not gonna necessarily apologize, because one thing that I pride myself on, I gotta say this. 22 years married, 24, 25 together, and we have not had one argument. Because at the end of the day, what I believe in is put the shoe on the other foot.
Right.
You don't want it done to you, don't do it to them. That
Right.
eliminates a whole lot of arguments, trust me.
Right.
Also, we're two adults, just like you mentioned. And if
Right.
we can't sit down and have a conversation and come to a conclusion like adults, then we don't need to be together at all.
Right.
I got to fight out in this world. I'll be damned if I come in my house and have to fight.
Right.
So we believe in peaceful environment. Now, in
Right.
saying that, you mentioned old relationships. I was in an old relationship before. This was when I was a teen, like maybe 15, 16 years old. And the girl had to be like 17, 18 years old.
Right.
And she felt like, since that was the case, that I was more like, oh, I'm going to treat him like he my son.
Right. See there.
And when he not paying no attention to me, I'm going to hit him.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, let me tell y'all all, and this is not an exaggeration. I took 10 plus slaps to the face because I was taught you're never supposed to hit a woman. And I'm steady doing the whole get to the other side of the house, separate, and you coming in my space and hit me. Bam.
Yeah.
Bam. Then all of a sudden, that nigga jumped out. Sorry if anybody got offended. And I threw her ass through a closet door. Now, I left and I went home. When I went home, the phone was ringing. I pick up the phone, say hello. She said, hey, what you doing? I said, what I'm doing? Man, don't call me. And I hung up and never talked to that person again.
Right, right.
It's some people get off on that confrontation shit. It turns them on.
Right.
And I have seen women. I grew up around mostly women. I have seen them
likewise
pick, thinking this person bet not do nothing to me. Well, if you got a chained up poodle in the corner, it's only so many times you're gonna hit that poodle before he bites your ass, and that's a poodle.
Right, right.
When it comes to a man, now we talking pit bull.
Hey.
And you think you're gonna slap this pit bull in the mouth and the pit bull ain't gonna do nothing? Hit any animal.
Oh boy.
Hit any animal.
Hey,
and see how many times you can hit that animal before that animal bites your ass.
Yeah.
So what makes it okay, and where is it where a man has to have unlimited restraint to this silliness? Yeah. Some people only know how to function in dysfunction. That is so right, Natasha. That's the only thing that they know. Yeah, absolutely, because they've seen bad relationships with their parents. They seen their mama always running shit.
Right.
And a little docile ass daddy. Or they seen two strong-headed parents fighting like a mug all the time.
Right. And they
an abusive daddy.
right.
But whatever they saw, they carried it. They carry that mess over to their relationships. And I'm sorry, but it's a lot of strong single mothers. I give y'all props. But them single mothers that get them docile men just to lay around the house, just to say that they got a man and they treat them like shit,
Mm-hmm.
you are putting a bad example out there for your son and your daughter when it comes to
Right.
relationships supposed to work. When a
Right.
kid is a kid, there's no relationship classes. There's no school for this. So
No.
therefore, they learn by seeing your dating habits,
Mm-hmm.
your relationship habits, your patterns. That's how they learn. So, in saying all of that, some of y'all got some messed up ideas of what a relationship's supposed to be, and the tone
Facts.
of a relationship is supposed to be as well.
Facts. Facts.
And now some of y'all asses is 40 plus and bitter as fuck.
Yeah. No, facts. Facts.
Can't figure out why you can't hold on to a relationship. And now I'm even crossing over to where I ain't even talking about just women.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about these emotional ass men too nowadays. That
Oh,
because they can't get their way, they throw temper tantrums, hitting on the women and stuff like that.
see there?
And all the goddamn time thinking somebody owe you something.
Right.
So, in my opinion, the game is messed up. The game is totally screwed up nowadays. So, I want to, because I can go on that all night. I want to transition over to this next story because I got a while out on this bastard here. Let me not say that and then she popped this picture up, but I want to say I'm so happy to hear that Damar Hamlin is recovering, breathing on his own, has been released out the hospital, and is on the road to recovery. You know, I think that is awesome. That was a scary situation just to see. You're watching a football game and to see a player fall in that nature and then having to be revived because he practically, you can say it, he died on the field.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I saw it. I was just like, whoa. And he's like what, 24 years old?
Absolutely. Young.
Yeah, young. It just shows you that, you know, like my wife and I talk about this. Death doesn't have no age. I mean, you know, some of us think, oh, you know, I'm young, so I'm gonna live until, you know, I'm not gonna die first. Like, man, you just never know what's going on with the person because, man, let me tell you, I lost classmates last couple years, like alumni. But
Yes.
you know, just to see that this young brother is recovering and he's able to do what he loves, that is just a blessing from God. I, you know, that would have been a big loss to the NFL. What was his position again? What did it say? What was he?
His position was either safety or cornerback.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. It just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that he grew up playing football, you know, of course, his whole life. And to do what you love and to see it all go away like that would suck, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, now look on the bright side. He recovered. He gets back out in the game, and also he could potentially, you know, get a chance to retire his jersey, be inducted in the Hall of Fame one day. And that's what it's all about. That's the ultimate goal. I feel that's the ultimate goal of football players, to leave a legacy, you know, and he has a chance to do that. So I'm rooting for him to, you know, come back strong.
Man, I think it's dope. And so we had a what do you call this bastard? Skip Bayless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call it like it is, Skip. See, it's a lot of people that read this tweet and they're saying, well, for those people who can't read and all this other, y'all took it out of context. It's a couple of things that I want to say when it comes to taking things out of context.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, he said what he said, and he meant exactly every word that he said. Basically, the tweet basically is showing more interest in the game than for human life. That's what I took it as.
Right.
Now, in saying that, they always say out of context.
Yeah.
They told Kyrie Irving out the frame for quite some time about a tweet. And his didn't even have words on it. He just tweeted a movie title or a movie link.
Mm-hmm.
This guy said what he said, right? Now, I'm going to talk about this. Everybody, it's some people actually coming to his rescue, which is bullcrap to me. And also, if he was anything but who he is, I think he would be fired.
Right.
I think he would be fired. But due to the fact that you know what's up, he's still there.
Yeah.
I love the energy that everybody is giving him by saying, we're not going to watch this crap no more.
Yeah.
And the reason why, please understand, this is just not from one tweet. Skip has been disrespectful to especially black athletes for quite some time. This is one of them situations where this is more of a final straw than it is a one incident where we're overreacting.
Right. Right.
So by ESPN or whoever his boss, Fox or whoever, by them not, and I think it's Fox, let me not shit on ESPN, but allegedly Fox, by y'all not releasing him, it just really shows the difference.
Right.
Because there's been black people that have been released for way less.
Yeah.
And he continued to do what he do. And not only that, he's non-apologetic for what he does.
Right. Natasha said he's been wilding out
For a minute.
A minute.
For a nice little chunk of time. So I want to get into, now it's people that want to roll up on Skip.
Right.
And this is where I said, you know, keep your hands off for, but damn it, sometimes some people need to be checked.
Yeah.
You talking shit because you got the force field is surrounding you. Some people need to see that that force field can be penetrated.
Oh yeah, yep. Hey, force field can be broken.
And I ain't talking about no damage, like I ain't talking about taking no lives or nothing like that. But some people need the shit slapped out of them.
Yeah, no.
And I'm waiting for it to happen because imagine how many times they set up an apology tour for Kyrie. And Skip got on there and barely, he didn't even really apologize. It was a half-ass apology. Yeah, so in saying that, I ain't gonna dwell on it. I ain't gonna dwell on it too long, and I'll give you your chance to say your words. I ain't gonna dwell on it too long. But in my opinion, I love the way we applied the pressure this time.
Right.
This is one of those times where we really applied the pressure, used our voice, and used our power in order to show this bastard that, look, you can't keep disrespecting the black community and think ain't nothing gonna come back on you.
Right. Right.
So my fault, Robert. What are your thoughts on that?
Let's see, I ain't gonna make a long speech, but just to get straight to the point of it, when I read that tweet, you know, the part where it said, okay, no, that's the postponed game, you know, this late in the season. And that made me think like, wow, like, okay, this human being, this, are you not looking at the same thing that we're looking at? This person could potentially, like, just pass that, he could die right in the spot. You know, like you say, it's like he has more concern about game than human life. That's somebody's son, you know, somebody's brother, possibly somebody's uncle. I don't know too much about the young man. I'm not sure if he's married or having kids. I'm not sure about that. But if not, one day could be somebody's husband and father. You reap what you sow in life. And the one thing about it, and I feel it's been going on forever, a lot of people feel that they can just get away with doing anything, saying anything, and like you just said, they feel like they have this force field, you know, around them, and the force field can be penetrated. You thinking that you get, okay, let's say you say one thing, okay, nothing's done to you, no repercussions. You say another thing, no repercussions. But then like you say, everybody got on the bandwagon. Hey, check this dude. Like, no, you have to be dealt with. You know, you reap what you and I feel like all of us listen to. You know, what goes around comes around. You know, what you put out into the universe, don't be surprised when the universe puts it back to you in the worst way.
Right.
It's like people act so dumbfounded. Like, why is this happening to me? You brought this on yourself. Nobody brought this on you. You brought this whole thing on yourself. If you would just kept your comments, like you say, like keep your hands to yourself, if you would just learn how to keep your mouth shut, keep your comments to yourself, then you know what? No one, we would cut you. We wouldn't even know what you were thinking because you would have had breaks.
Right.
You could just go on about your business, but you decide to make it public to show your character. You know, to show what type of human being that you really are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this young man, he could have died. What if he would have died on the field?
So let me interject. In my opinion, whenever they gotta bring somebody back, he did die. He died.
Well, yeah, right.
They had to resuscitate him. And then think about this. Whenever the football players are some of the biggest, strongest dudes we know, right?
Right.
And now all of a sudden we're seeing a scene where these guys are breaking down like children.
Right.
Out of emotion for their brother that is fallen. And they're not talking about an Achilles or a leg or an arm. This guy had to be resuscitated on the field. They had never seen no shit like that.
No.
So even if they were able to cart him off, and Natasha, I got your comment, even if they were able to cart him off, you still got, I'm going to say, 72 other emotional wrecks that you now want to continue the game. Mm-hmm. The coach even said, I can't coach this game. I need to get to the hospital with DeMar. So right there shows you, and NFL, I'll be coming down hard on y'all, but good job on how y'all handled it. Right. Good job. Because at the end of the day, y'all showed that his life is more important than the game. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
So way to have some integrity. And that's how I look at Skip. You have no integrity. You have no class. And honestly, you're destroying your own legacy. You're destroying it. We don't have to do nothing to you. You're destroying your own legacy.
Facts. Yeah, no.
And I give so much credit to Shannon Sharp for putting morals over money and not even doing that damn show with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that he did not show up the next day for work.
Right.
And then when he showed up, you still was trying to defend yourself, trying to make it seem like you didn't do anything wrong. So I ain't gonna dwell on it. We already done went past showtime. We have a topic, but I'm gonna save that topic, man, because that's an awesome topic. Are you comfortably stuck? Robert, I'm gonna let you have at it a little bit though. When it comes to being comfortably stuck, if you had never pushed yourself out on that comedic stage on your birthday, and you wouldn't be where you are now. There would be no Robert Peppers and Friends. That's what I mean by comfortably stuck. What got you from being uncomfortably stuck?
Wow, like you just said.
Comfortably stuck.
Yeah, comfortably stuck. Like you just said, if I would never push myself to go through that comedic process, there would not be no Robert Peppers and Friends. You know, okay, feel like this. You know, at times we as individuals, we as men and women, as human beings, we tend to like to stay in our comfort zone, so to speak. We're like one of those turtles that like to stay in the shell because it's our safe spot. It's our safe space. Okay. For me, I mean, for the longest, what was comfortable for me was me going to work, making money for my family.
Yep.
Working overtime, bring home the money. But then I always feel like there's much more, for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have a good job at the airport, but I feel like there's much more. I decided, me personally, I just decided I'm not just going to settle for one thing. Just for a job. I feel like there's more for Robert Peppers. And then, as I was looking on the Arlington Improv's website to see, because at first I was just looking to see what comedians were coming to town.
Right.
Then I saw where they had open mic night and it's free. And you just come up there, sign up, and whatever. On November 16th, 2016, with of course, like I said, that November 16th, that's my birthday. I just decided in my heart, I said, like I told you earlier, I told my wife, you know what? I'm going to the Arlington Improv. I have my material. I'm gonna get up on that stage. And that's just it. I got on stage. Everybody said I did a good job. I kept coming back. Comedy has really helped me come out of my shell, helped me step out of my comfort zone. And my wife, she is very proud of how I am such a go-getter. And I know some people might probably say, like people won't hate if they want to say, well, back then Robert Peppers, he didn't know what he really wanted to do with his life. He wasn't really that much of a go-getter. Well, you know what? Say what you want to say. I really don't care. It's just that at that time, the younger me in my 20s didn't know which direction to take towards my goals. As far as, because remember I told you I was so heavy in theatrical, in the theater, in the acting. I just didn't know which direction to take. Comedy, in the words of Bubba Sparks, that song by Bubba Sparks, Ugly, I didn't choose the rhyme. Rhyming chose me. So I felt I didn't choose comedy. Comedy chose me. And like you say, if I wouldn't have taken advantage of that opportunity 6 years ago to go out there, get up on the stage, not only go out there once, but to constantly, and Natasha, yes, doing it on your own terms, to constantly go out there and then start landing these gigs left and right. It would not have led up to the event that's going to be taking place this Saturday, Robert Peppers and Friends. This is what, the past 6 years, this is what I've been working for, because I've been inspired by other comics who have their own venues, who have their own shows, like, Derek Jack, Des O'Neill,
right,
Jamie Gravy, numerous comedians.
Shout out to Derek Jacks. I was on his card. I was on one of his cards before.
Right. This right here is a major. Since I've been doing comedy, I can tell you I've reached milestones. Like from the things I just named, performing at in Little Rock, Arkansas. This right here is a major milestone for me. And thing is, I don't want to get complacent because after this, I'm looking forward to the next big thing. I'm looking forward to opening up for like the Eddie Griffin or Dion Cole or whoever. That's the next thing I'm doing. And if you ask me what do I really want to achieve in comedy, if you ask me am I looking for fame, well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, I would want to be famous, but at the same time, though, I'm not gonna be desperate for fame. And like Natasha said, doing it on your own terms. I'm doing it on my own terms. I'm not gonna be desperate for fame. The problem is, I see that so many people want to be famous.
Right.
Anything to do it. When I hear about people spending money, which of course I know Dean Lewis, he teaches classes at the Improv, and I'm not talking bad about that. I'm just talking about other things outside of that, where people expect you to spend a ridiculous amount of money to do this and that. Also, you have to be in this game. One thing I learned, you have to be smart about the choices you make.
Right.
I was offered a gig in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I asked the lady. I said, okay. I told her, I said, okay, I'll be interested. So I asked, I said, is it a paid gig? Because I'm coming from Dallas, and that's Pittsburgh.
Right.
So she said, yeah, it is. I said, well, how much is it? She said, well, that depends. I said, what do you mean that depends? She said, well, how many people we have in attendance? I said, so hold on. She's like, I said, so what do y'all not provide airfare or, accommodations or anything? He said they provide a room and board and, food. And but as far as the pay goes, that depends on how many people in the audience. So
Yeah.
I have to pay for my own ticket to fly out there. Pay all this money to fly out to Pittsburgh. And then let's say if y'all only have like 5 people in the audience and the tickets are probably what? $10. So 10 times 5, that's 50. So you mean to tell me I flew out to Dallas. I mean from Dallas to Pittsburgh, just make $50. No. And all that money I paid. Come on,
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That is not what they mean by paying dues.
Yeah, no.
The hell. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this because we're gonna have a part 2 to this topic because I got a lot to say about the topic, but it was something that you hit on as far as doing it on your own terms and the whole fame of it all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be God honest. I have been in those open mic lines.
Mm-hmm.
I have done some things, and I have been one of the friends before, and I loved it. Don't get me wrong. However, Mr. TMI decided that I gotta do it on my own terms. That's very important to me.
Mm-hmm.
And for those that do it on everybody else's terms, you can kind of tell the ones that are out there because they be so happy just to belong that it's costing them more than it's benefiting them.
Right.
Whether it's in reputation or whether it's in money or whatever the case is. So
Right.
at the end of the day, we have to understand that on your own terms.
Right.
On your own terms. And being on your own terms ain't saying being an asshole or not being willing to partner with people or anything like that. It's just basically saying that you're not willing to do anything for the fame.
Right.
Because I love the game more than I love the fame.
Yeah. Facts.
I mean, if I have 2 people in my living room and I'm doing some bits, hell, I'm just as happy as if I got 200.
Right.
So I like, the words that you mentioned there, and Natasha put it there as well on our own terms. That's pretty much how Bold and Driven get down anyway. We do it on our own damn terms. As you can see, really, I could do a 24-hour podcast and ain't got to worry about somebody talking about you owe extra on some fees or some shit like that. On our own terms is how we do it.
Right.
But we ain't going to do it that way. So I want you to give everybody your handles where they can follow you, where they can come and support you. And then once again, man, tickets on sale for this Saturday, the 14th at Hyenas in the Red Room.
Yeah. All right. You can follow me on Facebook, Robert Pepper. You can also find me on Instagram at capital P Pep, capital P E double P Diddy. You can find me on Instagram.
Diddy.
Yep. yeah. The D, the I, the D. No, but all serious though, you can find me on that. Tickets are still on sale for Hyenas. Come out. The show starts at 10. Get there no later than 9:30. Like I say, don't get there on CPT time. I know some like get there CPT time. No. I ain't like Mr. TMI said earlier. It's not our cousins, but anybody running things. You know what I'm saying? They check those on your ass. I'm trying to. It starts at 10, so I want to have everybody out at least before, if not by midnight. So definitely before midnight. You know what I'm saying? Well,
right.
More likely, like we might start 10 to 15 minutes before the show actually starts, so we have a good amount of people up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that way, everybody definitely have a chance to get out at least time. And the rules of the show: come in, have a good time. Don't act a fool up in there.
Nah, damn that. Heckle the comedians at your own risk.
Yeah.
Because you can become part of the show. I believe in that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. Don't, like I said, heckle at your own risk. Now, one thing, I'm not going to talk about you, but if I say something that you take offense to, do not walk up on stage an attempt to put your hands on me because you probably not gonna make it all the way to the stage. Forget making it back to your seat. You're not gonna make it all the way on the stage because I'm gonna send your ass flying back to your seat. Simple as that. I think
Robert is being nice for TMI News, but I can't be nice. Robert is a big ass dude. Walk up on him if you want to. Run up on that damn stage if you want to. Now, I'm gonna say regarding me, I just told y'all ass don't hit me, right? That goes for every damn situation. Run up on me if you want to. I don't give a fuck about kids. I don't care. Hit me if you want to. You better ask that little boy. That is a true story. You better ask that little boy at CBS. On the real, I think they got a warrant for my arrest at that CBS. Dog. I'll beat the shit out that little boy on camera.
If somebody, hey, look here. If somebody asked me, was I talking to you on the internet? Hey, don't you know me? I don't know who you talking about. What?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea, sir.
Yeah. Find the little boy. I want to fight him again. Yeah. I don't give a shit. So we gonna get out of here, man. We gotta wrap this thing up. It's been wonderful having you on here, dude. I really appreciate y'all. Appreciate you coming on. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. I know this is a rough week. TCU got the shit beat out of them yesterday, so there's a lot of people still ailing off of that. That's the reason why they ain't tuned in.
Oh yeah. Wow. Hey, yo, my son popped in. You want? Hey, can my son come? RJ?
Come on.
RJ.
Yeah, come on. What happened? He got a tear running down his cheek because of TCU.
No. He was up in here. No, he was just up here. I just want to introduce. Come on.
Hey, what's up, RJ?
Robert Jr.
What's up, man? Hey, your daddy is a awesome comedian, and we looking forward to checking you out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do my best to try to get out there this Saturday and check you out, man. Now, I said I'm gonna do my best because my ass live far. Excuse me, I ain't mean to say ass by the kid on that, but
you good? He 11.
I live far, so it's Hey, say Natasha say earmuffs. So I'm gonna bring the director on here so we can properly close out, man. But once again, man, I appreciate having you on, dude. Awesome job, and I hope you kill it this weekend.
Thank you. RJ, anything you want to say?
Yeah.
No.
Just say hello and say.
RJ, what's your favorite team?
Like football team.
The Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys.
Damn, man, I can't say go Cowboys on here. Sorry.
I got him into we was downstairs playing wrestling 2K22, so I kind of got him into wrestling also. So
what's up? Who y'all like? That's my thing, man.
Yeah, you can ask him who's his favorite. Tell him who's your favorite wrestler.
Favorite wrestler.
And he's more into the Attitude Era.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So who your favorite?
So favorite wrestler.
So we just name one.
Like new wrestler?
No, just from back in the day.
Just anybody. Who your favorite one to see?
Stone Cold.
I agree. Me and Junior agree. Stone Cold is my guy.
Got you.
Damn it, I'm froze again. Anyway, Natasha, bring us on here so we can get the hell out of here. So my screen won't keep freezing up and acting a fool. Look at the smile on my face. Ain't that a hurry up and get us off here. If y'all don't know what y'all been listening to, because you damn sure been listening, you ain't been watching because we froze. You have just listened to what?
The greatest news segment in history, baby.
Look, TMI with Tate. No. TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI Tate with the frozen bunny teeth, the director, Natasha, and none other than our special guest, Mr. Robert Peppers, man. Hey, everybody, we are out of here, y'all. I'm throwing up the peace sign, but y'all can't see it. Peace.